During Galileo's time, scientific advancements were oftentimes perceived as a direct threat to religious order. Going back a little bit before Galileo's letter, we can see pushback against scientific development through the Catholic Reformation, and more specifically with the development of the Index of Prohibited Books, an index that banned books from both Galileo and Copernicus and kind of set in stone the negative ideas towards heliocentrism at the time. Many scientists addressed pushback during this time by kind of incorporating their scientific ideals within a religious framework. So you see Galileo do this within the letter by describing heliocentrism as not contradicting the Bible. So he introduces his ideas and also explains how they work with religion rather than against it. And I think this time period is really interesting. I think one thing historians of this time period had access to that some of previous time periods did not is more primary sources. So we get primary sources in example of like the books the scholars like Galileo were writing and also their research. But I think that because there was so much access to primary sources just from these really enlightened thinkers, that one perspective historians don't consider so much is the common perspective of people at this time, what normal people were thinking. And I think it'd be interesting to see a little bit more of that. But something I do like that historians discussed during this time was just the framing of the scientific revolution as a revolution, because it's pretty interesting considering how unconventional it is. The scientific revolution is unlike other revolutions in that it was not fought through bloodshed or war, but it was rather a time where people's perspectives really changed and there were great innovations. And I think it's interesting that it's considered to be a revolution, and I definitely agree with the historian's perspective on that.